Let's start a new chapter, Common Laboratory Apparatus and Equipments. In science, or we can say in chemistry, two things are very important. First, observation, and second, experiment. So let's discuss about observation. Our everyday experiences arise from what we see, hear, touch, taste, and smell. We observe that the sun rises from the east and sets in the west. A ball, when thrown up, comes down. Such observations help us to draw scientific conclusions. All observations cannot be considered to be scientific. For example, a poet's observation about nature. This observation is not considered as scientific. So let's do one activity. A farmer puts some seeds into a beaker full of water. He observes that most of the seeds sink and a few seeds stay afloat. It is believed that the seeds that remain afloat are bad ones and those which sink to the bottom are the good seeds. This method helps farmers to separate the good seeds from the bad ones, and this is possible only because of what? Observation. Such separation is possible only because of proper and careful observation. So scientific observation is very important. Now next, experiment. Chemistry is the branch of science which is mostly based on experiments. An experiment performed under controlled conditions is an activity where we observe a natural or an artificially created phenomenon. So for this also, let's do one activity. Take 3 glasses, A, B and C. Glass A contains hot water, glass B has lukewarm water and glass C contains cold water. Put one of your fingers in glass A and a finger of the other hand in glass C for some time. Now put both fingers in glass B. You will feel different sensations in your 2 fingers. The water in glass B feels warmer to the finger kept in cold water in glass C, whereas it feels cooler to the finger kept in hot water in glass A. This is an experiment carried out to understand a particular phenomenon. This simple activity helps us to draw scientific conclusion that the hotness or coldness of a substance is a relative term. Next, laboratory. A chemical laboratory or a chemistry laboratory is a place to perform experiments, observe chemical processes and to analyze the results. The following facilities should be provided to perform experiments. So the first is working table. A chemical laboratory has special kinds of tables. Each table is fitted with a gas tap, a sink, a reagent shelf and a waste paper basket. There is also a side shelf for keeping glassware apparatus and a fume closet. Next is reagent shelf. All reagents and chemicals should be properly kept on the shelf with labels on every bottle so that there should not be any confusion while using the reagents. Third, exhaust fan. These fans are fitted near the roof of the walls to expel poisonous gases and fumes so that one can comfortably work for a longer time in the laboratory. And the fourth is the balance room. Every laboratory has a separate room where a number of physical and chemical balances are kept for weighing chemicals. This room is kept dust free and smoke free for accurate measurements. In laboratory, most of the apparatus are made up of glass. Then the question comes that why most of the laboratory apparatus are made of glass, and the answer is, the first point that you will write as the answer is, glass is a transparent material and we can see through it clearly. The second point, glass can withstand high temperatures. And third, glass is easy to clean. Fourth, glass does not react with most of the chemicals used in experiment. And the glass that is used in the laboratory apparatus is which type of glass? Pyrex glass or Borosil glass. Only Pyrex glass means in laboratory apparatus, all the glass apparatus made up of which glass? Pyrex glass or Borosil glass. Clear? Now, next question comes that why in laboratory, why the apparatus are made up of Pyrex glass or Borosil glass only, and the answer is that they are a special type of glass which hardly expands on heating, and such glasses do not break even at high temperature. You must have seen also, must have noticed at home also, that sometimes when you pour hot water or hot tea or hot coffee in a simple glass, clear, not of very high quality, then the glass breaks down. So why this is? This is because of the quality of the glass. Clear? So that is why in laboratory, which glass is used? Pyrex glass or Borosil glass. Now, while working in the chemistry laboratory, some precautions to be taken. If person will not take precautions, then they can suffer from many problems, and they can come across many accidents. So the first precaution that a person should take is, do not work alone in the laboratory. Second, always wear a lab coat in the laboratory. It protects your clothes. Third, the apparatus to be used in an experiment should be arranged neatly before beginning an experiment. Carefully follow your teacher's instructions whenever you perform an experiment. Fifth, only small quantities of chemicals should be used to carry out experiments. Number 6, hot objects should be handled with attention and care. 7th, do not touch or taste any unknown substance or inhale any unknown gas directly. 8th point, after the experiment is completed, the apparatus should be properly washed, cleaned, dried and put back in their respective places in the laboratory. Point number 9, do not throw hot concentrated acids into the sink directly. Make sure that water is running into the sink so that when you throw away anything into it, it is safely washed away. Point number 10, in case of accidental burns or skin contact with a corrosive chemical, immediately wash the affected area with running cold water and report it to your teacher. 11th point, when you have finished doing an experiment, wash your hands with soap and dry them with a clean towel. Point number 12, maintain silence and discipline in the laboratory and concentrate on your experiment. Point number 13, when using test tube for heating, avoid pointing its mouth towards your fellow classmates. And point number 14, do not throw broken glass apparatus or used filter paper in the sink. Throw them in a dustbin. Clear? So next topic I will discuss in the next video. If you have not subscribed this channel, please subscribe it, like it and share it. Thank you.